I run a prepaid meter, so I only pay for what I consume. If you don't give me light, it's not, or if you don't give me power, rather, it's not me who's losing because I don't get the estimated billing. It's actually the disco that's losing by not giving me power. Because if you don't give me power, my meter stays, it doesn't read. It only reads when there's power passing through it. So Nigerians should understand the fact that you should expect the power situation to improve first before you have increments in electricity charges.
So I'm not given the estimated bill. I don't pay more than I consumed. So I believe that if this price hike really comes to pass, and everyone is given the prepaid meter, like Daniel said earlier, then it will make a lot of sense. It means that yeah, I'm consuming what I'm being billed for, so you're not excessively charging me. I feel it's a welcome idea. I feel it's okay. It's a sacrifice on our path, and we have to just make it if you want this ministry, if you want this industry to move ahead.
The real deal is not just about the prepaid meters. The prepaid meter will help regulate payment, as it were, yes. But the real deal is how constant will the supply be? That's the real deal. And let me comment briefly on something you mentioned. When people use statistics and they say Nigeria is paying the least tariff, people use statistics to prove their point, not necessarily to solve problems.
The bill here is a bit higher than that of Nigeria. I used to live in Nigeria and I still have family there. I make inquiries. The bill here is far higher. Though we have the light, there's the electricity here 24 hours. So, like my monthly bill, electricity bill here should be around 15 to 18,000 naira monthly.
That is true, but what people are paying in Nigeria already, they don't even get the benefit of it. Like I said before, and Abiola himself just commented on it, there have been hikes in the past, but we've not gotten any different result. Why would you want to compare? Why would anybody want to compare Nigeria tariff in Nigeria with tariff in other African countries? But also, let's look at the differential. Consider the fact that remember that Nigeria supplies power to Niger. We sell energy. We sell electricity to Niger. I don't know if you're aware of that. Some of these other African countries that they are talking about do actually import electricity. We don't import electricity.
There should be a conscious commitment by the discourse concerned. Let them have good customer service and processes that can easily help engage users or their clients in making sure that if you get things paid for, you actually have them installed at the appropriate time. And secondly, there was this talk I heard of, because actually there are two variants of meters that the PhD gives. There's the one of about 4,000 and there's one of about 39,000. Now, I learned the one of 4,000 is being distributed freely to everyone. However, it's going to be deducted over a period of time while you're paying your bills. So even though you have it installed for you free, there's going to be some little charges until you're able to complete payment of that meter. So if that process is actually true, then it's going to help everyone get metered, and before you know it, we will not be talking about all these issues anymore.
It's a job on the part of the discos to get that done, get their men on the road, get them into houses, fix prepaid meters for them, even if they don't have to pay immediately, because sometimes you get to a building, the occupants are not around, then I don't think they should leave that building and go to the next. They can just install the prepaid meter and then start deducting money, maybe from their cards, from their payment card, to pay for the prepaid meter, so that it goes across every building, every house, every school. Everybody gets exactly what they need.
You have a house, you should make sure there's a meter. These landlords should work hand in hand with the discos. They should find a way to fix it, because you necessarily do not have to bother your tenants go about fighting for 1 meter or 1 disco or whatever. The house owner or this disco should actually distribute it. And moreover, this meter of it, I don't see reason why government should ask citizens to pay for the meter. It's not really necessary. The government should have these things installed. They are paying for it monthly. A lot of money is coming out from these bills. They can actually sort it from there. You don't have to. I could remember when we installed, I think in 2007 or 2008, when we installed in my house in Benin. Then they asked us to pay 22,000 naira for the meter per month. So each time we buy a card, we buy 1,007. They actually 1,005 reflects and 200 goes for the meter. That was that. If they want to use this system, it's still okay, but let them provide it to avoid the unnecessary increment or bill they impose on the end users.
As a Nigerian right now, you have to pay because you need power supply. I just hope that this one will be one of the promises that will come true.
If you borrow from the bank and improve the service, once the people see that the service has improved, then you have gained their confidence. Then if you're hiking the tariff, it will be possible for them to comply. But to tell me that you have to dip hand into the pockets of citizens in order to get the money that you're going to use to exercise this job, which you signed already with the people when all stakeholders were brought at the table, that you said, give us this and we will improve the energy. And you have not done anything about it. I think the citizens should be outraged. They should be downing their tools, and let's see who is going to suffer in the long run.